Good evening and welcome to a quick episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. It's the Que-stead show. Well, y'all, I want to introduce you all to my barn cat, Mule Lee. He showed up in my yard in June of 2022, and no matter what I did to try to get rid of him, he would not leave. I mean, I tried everything too. I would blast him with the water hose and everything. He just wouldn't leave. So then winter came along, it started getting cold, and I felt sorry for him by then because I had kind of gotten used to him. So I was like, well, I may as well make him a little bed. So I made up a basket and put it under the picnic table for him, and he would lay in there. Then it got too cold for that. And so then I thought, well, he's got to eat for the winter, so I went and bought him a bowl that you see there. He's eating off the ground right now because that bowl needs to be cleaned out. But anyway, I bought him a bowl and started feeding him, and I knew that was the end of it. I fell in love with him. He's scrawny now because he disappeared. Oh, then I built him a little cat house and put it under the table here for the winter. And that's where he lived. I would feed him every day. All I had to do was step out this door and just step to it and put the food out, and he would come out of his little cat hut and eat it, and then he'd go back in. So that's how he spent his winter. But then in February, right after, let's see, my brother-in-law passed away in February, and as soon as that happened and all the family came and stuff like that, he disappeared, and I hadn't seen him since. And I thought he was dead. Mule Lee showed up back in July. After all those months, he just showed up one day, so I started feeding him again. So whenever I see him, I feed him. Then he started getting on my picnic table, so I blasted him off about a month ago, and he left and didn't come back, and he came back today. So I just wanted y'all to meet Mule Lee. That's what I named him. I think he's deaf. I don't think he can hear because I've never once heard him meow, and he's real skittish. Like if I walk behind him, he will not know that I'm coming. That's why I figure that he's deaf. But the moment that he sees me, he runs off. Let me give him some more food because I didn't give him that much. And see, and if I call him, he won't respond. Mule Lee. See, he saw me. Come on. You done just about ate all that. See, he ain't even scared now because he know I'm giving him food. Okay, go on. Thank you for letting me get up close. I think this is the closest I've ever been to you. Okay, go eat. I still talk to him. Yep. So he looking at the food, deciding should I eat it now or save it for later. You better eat it now because one of your little cat friends might come along and eat it. So go on and eat, buddy. Otherwise, I'm gonna cover it up with that crate, and then I'll uncover it tomorrow for you to come and get it. Yep. Look at him, he tugboating, so that means he's cold. It's kind of cool. Oh, y'all, before I get off, because y'all know I got my little 10 minutes here. Y'all, we had some storms. I know y'all heard about the Michigan storms. And when I say it was bad, it did my plants in. I got one squash barely hanging on, my zucchini over there. And I've got a little squash, I'm gonna show it to you, coming off of this one, and my backyard is a mess, y'all. I'm not gonna be cleaning up till September because we're going into fall. So, but this one little squash is barely hanging on. I'm gonna let him develop, and then that's the end of the plant, as you can see. Then I got a flower that came on this one, so this one might have a little life. This one looks like it's about dead, but then there's a flower, and there's a zucchini back there. So we'll see what happens. I think it'll come back now that, look at him. He was just waiting on me to move so he could eat some more. I'm glad he's eating it though. And look at this cushaw. Not another cushaw on there. The other one died. Oh, this is a cushaw right here. Okay, look like I'm gonna get one after all. And it's a nice size one too. So as soon as that flower opens up tomorrow, I'm gonna get it pollinated again. Y'all check out Next Level Gardener's new video. he got this video where he showed himself self-pollinating. He did it exactly like I did it. I thought I was the only darn fool doing it the human way. No, he does it too. So, but check out his, because he talks about the tool that I've talked about. That tool is the stuff that, that's the stuff that keeps the animals away, and it does work. Okay, so there's a flower. It will open up tomorrow. I'll make sure I get that one off and get this one pollinated. Look at that cushaw. It's bigger than that other one that I had. This one will develop. And it's sitting good on this table, so I don't have to worry about it falling. It's on a nice thick branch too. Okay, my cucumber plant has died. I was just gonna pull it up. See it? And look what I found. So I'm gonna see if this will get a little bigger. If not, I'm gonna snatch that little baby cucumber off. That one ended up dying and rotting out, so I'm gonna put that in the compost. What else we got? My eggplant over there is doing pretty good. I don't know if you can see it back there. And I picked a ton of beans today. It was over 70 green beans on the plant. Okay, and then my yellow beans are finally flowering. So I hope there's still a little heat left to where I can get some stuff. But it's almost, the season is just about over with. After Labor Day, it's almost a wrap. We might get a few more warm days, you know, when Native American summer comes. And this thing is really putting out. And then I had trimmed all my fruit bushes back there, and they growing like mad now, but I'm gonna leave them. I'm not gonna prune them anymore, because those will be the canes for next year. I got this from my neighbor. The house right there sold, so they're getting ready to close, and so she has to get rid of everything. Everything must go, so she's doing like an estate sale today and tomorrow. And she didn't really advertise it. She just put a note in front of a sign in front of the yard. And so I went over there earlier, so I was able to get 2 sheet sets, and I got that ladder over there for $5. And that's really all I needed. Okay, so Mule Lee, he's done now. He's moving, walking away. I see you made the meow, but you didn't meow. He did his mouth like he was meowing with his little scary self. Okay, I know he's full now because he had like a half cup of food, more than what he would normally get. So I'm gonna cover this, and then tomorrow, that'll keep other cats and stuff from getting to that. And then tomorrow, I'll uncover it, and if he comes back through, then he can eat the rest of it. I know you're full, buddy, because I just fed you twice. Alrighty, I'm gonna even let you get up on the picnic table now because it's all dirty from the storm. It looks horrible. I gotta clean up everything. Then I was back at the hospital yesterday. Look at that. My sister had her retirement party. I'm up, I got up early, and I'm getting all ready for that. And all of a sudden my chest started hurting. I was like, oh no, something ain't right here. And then it stopped, but then it started back. And so I was like, I got to get this checked out. Went to the hospital. Turns out I have an upper respiratory infection. So now that the medicine is in, I feel a lot better today. Just tired. I came home from the hospital at 7 last night after the party had started, so I didn't go. And I went to sleep, and I slept for a straight 12 hours. And then my cousins came by this morning, because my one cousin from out of town, who came from my uncle's birthday celebration, which was today, and I was really bummed out about that even more, because I hadn't seen my last remaining 3, because my father, he had 12 siblings, but only 3 are living. He has his younger brother, his youngest sister, and then the next youngest sister. They're the only 3 living. I haven't seen those 3 since 2019, before the pandemic, at his 80th birthday party. And so I was looking forward to today, and I couldn't go because I did not want to, although I'm not contagious, I did not want to expose them. Plus, I wanted to strengthen up. So I got one more event tomorrow, which is my little great nephew's 6-month birthday celebration. And I have cousins here from Oklahoma, so I'll get to see them. But anyway, my cousin brought me these wind chimes. You know, these are mine, and then those are mine. She brought me this angel pair right here. She brought me this. I call these the African wind chimes. I love them. See how they sound? And then she brought me this set right here that I hung next to my cardinal wind chimes, so they won't, you know, make any noise. I just like the design of, you know, what's on there. So And then, like I said, I bought a ladder from the neighbor, and then I bought 2 new sheet sets from her for $5. So for $10, I got quite a bit. You may as well say the bench, the ladder, and the sheet sets. Okay, so we're at our 10 minutes now, so I'm gonna get on off. Bye-bye, Mule Lee. Say bye to the audience. Yep, he'll be here for tonight. Since he's under there, he'll probably go under the deck or whatever. Yeah, it's getting cool at night now. And then the day that we had those bad storms and tornadoes, 7 tornadoes touched down in Michigan. A few of them only like 10 miles from, not even 10 miles from where I live. But none came into our city. But we got the flash floods. One of the main streets right over here by me, it looked like rapids. It looked like a Russian river for whitewater rafting. That's how bad it was. And I was in the whole time. Everybody lost power, but I didn't, which was a shock. But yep, but my plants took a beating, a bad beating. But they seem to be bouncing back now. And now that I have that cushaw over there, I'm happy. Okay, so let me get on off of here. It's getting dark now. And I will talk to you all later. And may God bless you all. And hello, Sonny. I saw your message. I just haven't had a chance to respond to it yet. I see that you did it today. Look at that. As soon as I came in the door, here, Mule Lee ain't getting the rest of that food. I know he's full, so I'm not worried about him still being hungry. He's just being greedy now. He might move that doggone thing. I think he's probably, yeah, he's looking for that food. I'm going to go on and let him eat it because there's not that much left. Okay, Mule Lee, I'll uncover it for you. I'll uncover it for you. Come on. Come on, come get it. I was just hoping that another, but I don't see no signs of no other cats. But every now and then, this is one black cat that comes through here, and I don't want him seeing any food out here because I don't need 2 cats. I only want the one. Now he wants to go up under the deck. I'm gonna just leave it. He'll get it as soon as he see me go in the house. He goes up under the deck and then he peeks out to see. Yep, he hasn't come back out yet. I'll check in about 15 minutes. If that food is still there, I'm gonna cover it back up. But that's where he's staying for the night. If he went under there, he's gonna be there for the night. So he'll come out at some point and eat that food. Yep. All right, so let me get on off. And I will talk to you all later, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.